Okay, it's time to go range play my spots and chart. Could have won a nice little pot there, but anyway, starting off, he puts out the $10 saddle. Anybody got the 100K yet? I don't want to go on a date with myself. That's not what I'll tell you what, I want to see him again, but I want to see him in the Rad Poker Street. Oh my gosh.
Can I sweat it? See where the dollar sign is.
What do you feed a gay horse? Hey, I'm here. I'm back. My name's Adam Root. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Here I have King 10. That's a bluffing hand. That's not a real good hand, but I was in middle position. That's why pumped it up. Made it $15 to go. Button, big blind, both call. We go three ways to a flop. And I'm, since I don't have a very good hand, I'm gonna have to rely on you actually connecting with it. And I didn't. I hit nothing. I had a backdoor flush draw. Yeah, backdoor straight draw and one overcard. And we don't even know if we hit the overcard if we're any good. So of course I bet $30. I'm bluffing, guys. I'm not wearing Crocs. I'm wearing my bluffing shoes, and I'm trying to take it down right now. It doesn't happen, though. The big blind gets sticky. He's like, what's something that's sticky? He's like a Venus flytrap. That's not sticky. He's sticky, guys, like glue. He's like glue. He's like glue. He's sticky. Deuce of hearts on the turn. We're gonna continue our story that we have like ace of jack of hearts or something. I don't know. We're just trying to tell him that we have a good hand, and please go away, sir. I bet $80, which is just the right amount when you want somebody to go away. Here I'm looking like I might be a little bit of value. I'm not like out there making my hand all polarized or anything. River card, ace of spades. So I miss my pair draw, and I miss my flush draw, and then he leads out $100. So I don't want to fold. I can't call with king high. It leaves one option. I'm coming in for the raise. I make it $400, and here's the hope. He goes deep in the tank and then folds. However, he doesn't go into the tank, and he doesn't fold. He makes the call, and why wouldn't he make the call? I have king high. And he has a flush. He has 8-3 hearts, so he's going to win the first pot, and whose fault do you think that is? I'll give you a hint. It's my fault. Okay, guys, real quick before we get into this hand, a little segue here. I want to thank you all for clicking on this vlog. I know there's a lot of cool stuff that you can be watching on YouTube, like Dr. Pimple Popper or Live PD, but no, you clicked on the So Rude Poker vlog, and I want to thank you very much. If you guys are going to be in Las Vegas the 2 days before the main event in November, and you want to be in the vlog, and you want to be with me all day and not get paid and actually help on the vlog, does that sound like you? Then DM me, email me, get a hold of me somehow, and I want to talk to you. Moving back on, I have 10-4 of clubs in the big blind, and I'm spiraling. You saw me lose the last hand. I'm just whatever. These cards are suited, and the 10 is a high enough card that I'm just coming along. So there's 5 of us in the pot. There's a C note to win. If you guys don't know, a C note is a $100 bill. Why do they call it a C note? Because C is century, century is $100 bill. Duh. Flop top pair and a flush draw. That's a bad hand, but if you're going to play a bad hand, that's the flop you want. So obviously I don't put any money in because that would be foolish. I do call the bet, though. I just don't put the money in myself. I do call the $75 bet, and we're going to go to a turn card here, probably needing some help, I would think. I mean, yeah, sometimes we're going to be ahead here, but he bet into 4 people, so that has to be, taken seriously. Turn card's a 6. That's cool. Gives me a straight draw now. I check the button, who did not like me. I have no problem saying that. I had no problem with him because I'm a reasonable person. He's not. He checks behind, which is actually a reasonable play. And then the river card comes the jack of diamonds, which completely misses my hand. And now I should fold. I think when he bets, I should fold. I think that's what I should do. I mean, I don't have a solver because I'm not a nerd, but I think that's what I should do. But instead I call, and I lose. So who's laughing now? Not me. The solver's laughing. The solver probably would have been like, yeah, dude, fold. I mean, it's a pretty easy decision, but you're an idiot, and you made fun of us, so now you must lose the maximum. And that's what happened. And now here's Dan.
Oh, God.
Please be 100,000. Please be 100,000. Please be 100,000. Please be 100,000. Please be 100.
You think this one?
Is it frozen?
It's not frozen.
Then probably not. I want to know first.
No, the field's not going to wait. They're playing the turn.
I don't care. This is Dan we're talking about.
Where's the dollar sign? It's not good. I don't see it yet.
Damn it, Dan, you are the worst. Yeah, so Dan lost. Big shocker there. Here the button puts in a rattle. I'm sorry, that's a child play toy. The button puts in a battle. No, that's a miniature war. The button put in the straddle. That's right, it's not really forced, it's just he gets to put it in before he looks at his cards. And I have 8-6 of hearts. Do I seem like I'm in the mood to fold to a straddle and then a raise? I ain't. And then I get maximum punished by the button rattler. He makes $197, which is an all-in. It's not just like he made a random number. Like, I'm going to bet $197. No, that's all the chips that he had. And I sped up through it, but I had to count the chips because the dealer didn't. And, you know, love the win, but maybe the dealer should count the chips. Then this dude goes all in he didn't go all in, he calls, and I didn't even think about it. I was calling before that guy did because I have 8-6, and it's hard to get an 8 and a 6, and I got him at the same time. So I called 3 ways, $640 out there to win. That's 6 C-notes, 6 centuries, and it comes 4, 6, 8. So I have top 2. That's pretty good for when you play 8-6, you know. And so I bet $225, trying to get a little bit of value, trying to get him to call me with an overpair or ace 8. Man, I'm just making stuff up that he could possibly have. An overpair sounds good. Ace of diamonds on the turn, that's going to hurt me because if he doesn't have an ace, which we don't think he does, he's probably not going to be able to continue on that card. And unfortunately, when I bet $400, he doesn't think about it for too very long and gets rid of the hand. So I win the side pot. I'm going to break even no matter what. No matter what the river card is, even if I get beat, I'm still breaking even. River card is a queen of clubs, giving me still the same 2 pair. And the neighbor guy to my left, not real happy about it. Didn't like seeing that his $200 all-in preflop was called by 8 high. But then we heard the tail end of this fight. What's the best way to get better at something? Repetition. Practice. 2 things that you can do on Rad Poker, who is sponsoring this hand right here. Get on your phone, go to your app store, download Rad Poker, where you can play one-on-one poker with a chess-style clock, and the games are rapido. You got to make your decisions super fast, and that'll get you more repetitions and make you better playing. Here, I 3-bet to $75 on the button because I have an ace and the button. Those are 2 things you want. I flop 2 pair, which is also good. Then I bet $75. And you're thinking, well, Adam, that's the same as your pre-flop bet. Where'd you learn that? Rad Poker. He makes the call, which is fine because I want him to come along because I have a really good hand. Then I get that turn card. And if I had a little bit more practice on Rad Poker, I know this is not a turn card I should bet because why? My most likely scenario is he called me with an ace or he called me with a king. And there's no way I'm beating a king, clearly. And there's really no way I can beat him if he's got an ace. The best we can do is chop, and that's only if he's got ace 5, ace 4, ace 3, or ace deuce, and a lot more options to have other hands than that, especially since he put in 75 pre-flop. I do bet anyway. I think that's a mistake. I
think you got me on the turn.
Figured out exactly what he had and still made that stupid bet. And how did I know what he had? How did I learn that? Where do you think I learned that? I'll give you a guess. Rad Poker. Y'all thought I was leaving, didn't you? In fact, I did too. I had racked up all my chips. I was going to be down $250 for this session. But the dealer dealt me in, and ace king of diamonds can't be ignored. Plus I was on the button. You shouldn't make a habit of leaving on your button. I like to play all my hands on the button. I pump it up to $25. There was a pre-flop limper. The small blind calls and the pre-flop limper comes along. So we're going 3 ways to a flop, and that's okay. I have a really good hand and position. Those are 2 great things to have. Flop is queen 9-5 with 2 diamonds. I got 2 overs and the nut flush draw and a backdoor straight draw. And I ain't complaining. I say this often, but if you're going to miss a flop, that's the way to do it. We're going to bet, and the reason why is because it doesn't matter if we get check raised and our hand is too strong to let go. So there's no reason to play any kind of pot control. So I bet 50. The small blind shoves, and then the under the gun player pretends he has a decision, which he does not. And then I make the very quick call because my hand is just too good. So we're going to run it out here. I can get a chance to get even if I hit this diamond here on the river, and I don't. but I do make top pair, and that's enough. Sorry to slow roll you. So I end up winning that last pot. That was, I didn't even want to play it, but the dealer was like, you got to play it. So I gave him a big old fat tip.
You say you wanna be a star.
I was in for 2,300, and I cashed out 2,270. No idea where I'm going. I plan on being back in 1 week with another vlog. If you can hear me in this incredibly loud race sportsbook restaurant, apparently child care center. So like I said, if you like it, subscribe it, smash the like it, and make a comment it.
And wasted. It's been so long since you've been calm. But you don't need